Archangel Michael has an urgent message about something that just happened in the spiritual realm. Someone close to you recently heard words you spoke, and it stopped them completely in their tracks. These weren't ordinary words. They carried divine power you didn't even realize was flowing through you. Archangel Michael wants you to know exactly what happened in that moment and why it matters so much. The person's reaction wasn't just surprise or shock. It was spiritual recognition of truth they couldn't deny. Your words carried a frequency that pierced through all their defenses and pretenses. You may have noticed how they became quiet, how their expression changed, or how they quickly found an excuse to walk away. This wasn't coincidence. Divine timing guided those exact words to come from your mouth at that precise moment. The spiritual realm witnessed what happened, and something fundamental shifted in the invisible world. Blue light surrounded both of you during that conversation, though you couldn't see it with physical eyes. What happened next in the spiritual world needs to be revealed to you now, because this moment is more important than you realize. Archangel Michael reveals that the person who heard your words is now experiencing a deep spiritual crisis. What you said exposed something they've been hiding, not just from others, but from themselves. The truth you spoke created a crack in the false reality they've carefully built around themselves. This person has been living in denial for a long time, pretending to be something they're not, wearing masks that hide their true nature. Your words were divinely guided to reach them at this exact moment when their soul was ready to hear truth, even though their ego wants to reject it. They're now experiencing intense internal conflict, their false self fighting against their true self. What you said cannot be unheard or forgotten by them, no matter how hard they try. They're stunned because somewhere deep inside, they know you spoke absolute truth. This is causing them sleepless nights and constant mental replays of your conversation. The spiritual protection around their lies and pretenses has been shattered by your words. They're standing at a crossroads now. Continue pretending and living falsely, or face the uncomfortable truth you revealed. Archangel Michael warns that this person may react unpredictably in the coming days. They might avoid you completely, lash out in anger, or try to discredit what you said to others. Their world has been shaken, and they're desperately trying to regain control. But something fundamental has changed that cannot be reversed. Now you need to understand what actually happened during that conversation and the signs you should recognize. Think back to the exact moment when you spoke those particular words. Did you notice how the person's expression suddenly changed? Their eyes may have widened, their body stiffened, or their face flushed with color. There was a shift in their energy that you could feel even if you couldn't explain it. The person probably became silent or started fumbling for words, unable to respond naturally. They may have quickly changed the subject or made sudden excuses to leave the conversation. What did you feel in that moment? There was likely an unusual confidence that came over you, a clarity you don't always experience. The words seemed to flow from somewhere beyond your normal thinking, as if something was speaking through you. You felt that something bigger was happening than just an ordinary conversation. This feeling was correct. Archangel Michael was guiding your words. Since that conversation, have you noticed signs that confirm something changed? The person might be avoiding you, or watching you differently when they think you're not looking. Mutual friends may have mentioned that this person asked about you repeatedly, or brought you up in strange ways. You might have noticed changes in their behavior or routine since that day. Their social media posts could be showing inner turmoil or cryptic messages about truth and lies. When others mention your name around them, they seem distracted or troubled. Archangel Michael confirms your observation that something significant shifted. The spiritual realm recorded this moment as important. Angels who guide truth speaking were present during your words, amplifying their power. The person's guardian angels are now working with them differently, trying to help them process what you revealed. Your words activated a spiritual awakening process in them that cannot be stopped. This explains why you keep thinking about that conversation. The energy connection between you both has changed permanently. Archangel Michael now reveals something important about you. You have a spiritual gift of truth, speaking that has been developing quietly within you for years. You don't always recognize when this gift activates, but other people feel its power immediately. Your words carry a frequency beyond their literal meaning. When you speak from your authentic truth, divine energy amplifies those words and sends them directly into the listener's soul. This is why some of your casual comments affect people so deeply, even when you think you're just making simple observations. The gift isn't about being harsh or cruel. It's about channeling clarity and divine wisdom. Archangel Michael has been developing this gift in you through your life experiences. All those times when you were silenced or told to be quiet prepared you to value the power of true words. Every moment you spoke up despite fear strengthened this spiritual ability. Your past struggles with finding your voice weren't accidents, they were training for this gift. Now your words carry weight because they're aligned with divine truth. This gift means you naturally see through pretense and false appearances. You notice inconsistencies others miss between what people say and what they actually do. Your intuition guides you to speak at divinely perfect moments, even when you don't consciously plan it. The person who was stunned felt this divine frequency flowing through your words. They recognized truth on a soul level even though it made them uncomfortable. This gift will continue growing stronger as you trust it more. You'll notice people reacting strongly to your observations and statements. Some will be grateful and seek your perspective. Others will become defensive or angry. Both reactions confirm your gift's power and authenticity. Archangel Michael wants you to understand what's happening inside the person who heard you right now. They're replaying your words constantly in their mind, unable to stop thinking about what you said. They're trying desperately to dismiss your words, to find reasons why you were wrong or misunderstood. But they cannot forget what you said or how it made them feel. They're experiencing cognitive dissonance, knowing deep down that you spoke truth but desperately resisting that knowledge. Their ego is fighting a fierce battle against the truth your words revealed. They're looking for ways to prove you wrong, asking others about you to find reasons to discredit what you said. They might be telling people you're jealous, confused, or trying to cause problems. But even while they speak against you, deep inside they know you saw them clearly. This knowing is creating anxiety and sleeplessness for them. They're lying awake at night, thinking about your words and what they mean. They're starting to notice things about themselves they've been avoiding for years. Behaviors they always justified are now appearing differently to them. Relationships they thought were fine now seem questionable. Life choices they felt confident about now feel uncertain and wrong. Your words opened a door in their awareness that they cannot fully close again. The truth is working on them constantly, even when they try to ignore it or push it away. Archangel Michael shows that this is actually a compassionate spiritual intervention. Sometimes souls need shocking truth to break free from harmful patterns and lies. This person's higher self actually called for this wake-up moment, even though their conscious mind resists it. Now you need to understand why spiritual protection is essential for you during this time. The person you spoke truth to may try to retaliate against you or turn others against you. When truth, speakers expose denial and pretense, defensive reactions often follow. People don't like having their masks removed, and they sometimes attack the messenger to avoid facing the message. Archangel Michael is placing his blue shield of protection around you right now. Begin each day with this prayer. Archangel Michael, guard me as I speak truth and live authentically. Protect me from those who resist the light. Visualize bright blue light surrounding your entire body, before any interaction with this person or their close friends. Expect possible attacks on your character or credibility. The person might spread rumors about you or try to make you look bad to others. Stay grounded in knowing you spoke from authentic truth, guided by divine wisdom. Don't engage in arguments trying to prove you were right. The truth doesn't need defending, it defends itself over time. People who know you will recognize lies being told about you. If the person confronts you aggressively, remain calm and simply state, "I spoke what I observed and felt guided to share." How you respond to it is your choice. Don't apologize for speaking truth, but don't weaponize it either. Your role was to speak when divinely guided. Their response is between them and their higher consciousness. Release any need to control how they process your words. Cut energy cords daily between you and this person using visualization. See Archangel Michael's sword of light cutting any attachment cords connecting you. This prevents their turmoil from draining your energy. Notice if you feel suddenly tired or heavy after thinking of them. This is a sign their energy is pulling on yours. Use blue light meditation to restore your energy field. Carry blue stones like lapis lazuli, or wear blue clothing for continuous protection. Create physical and energetic distance if the person's energy becomes hostile or draining. This one conversation is creating wider spiritual impacts than you can see. Other people in this person's life will notice their changes and shifts. Your words are indirectly affecting their entire circle of relationships. Truth spoken to one person ripples outward through their connections with others. They may start questioning things with family and friends differently. Their awakening, if they choose to embrace it, will inspire more awakenings in people around them. Or if they resist the truth, their resistance might expose their real nature to others naturally. Either way, divine truth is working through this situation in ways beyond your control or responsibility. You may hear from mutual friends about changes they're noticing in this person. Other people might approach you, sensing you have clarity and wisdom they need. Your reputation as someone who speaks truth is growing in the spiritual realm and in physical reality. This attracts some people and makes others nervous around you. Both reactions confirm that your gift is being recognized. The spiritual realm is amplifying truth, speaking voices during this time in human history. During times of collective deception and pretense, truth, speakers are desperately needed. You're part of a larger divine plan for awakening consciousness on Earth. Your small act of speaking truth to one person contributes to a collective shift happening globally. Archangel Michael shows you're not alone in this mission. Other truth speakers are emerging worldwide, and together, you're changing the frequency of human communication from polite pretense to authentic expression. Now you need to understand how to continue developing your truth. Speaking gift wisely. Not every truth needs to be spoken at every moment. Discernment is an essential part of this spiritual ability. Before important conversations, ask Archangel Michael for guidance about what to say and when to remain silent. Learn to notice the difference between ego-driven criticism and divine truth, speaking. True spiritual truth, speaking comes with compassion underneath it, not judgment or superiority. You'll feel calm and clear when words are divinely guided. You'll feel agitated, superior, or vengeful when ego is driving your speech. Practice speaking your truth in small ways daily to strengthen this muscle. Honor your observations and intuitions without needing others to validate them immediately. Your gift grows stronger when you trust it quietly first. Write down intuitive insights about people and situations as they come to you. Over time, you'll see patterns of accuracy that build your confidence in this gift. Protect your energy by choosing truth, speaking moments wisely. Not everyone is ready to hear truth, and that's perfectly fine. Your responsibility is to speak when genuinely guided, not to force awakening on resistant people. Some people will thank you months or years later for words that initially hurt or angered them. Others may never acknowledge the truth you spoke, but it still works in them invisibly. Trust the divine timing of all truth, speaking moments. Archangel Michael will continue guiding your words as this gift develops and strengthens within you. Archangel Michael stands with you right now, confirming everything in this message. The conversation that stunned that person was no accident or random moment. You were divinely positioned to speak those exact words at that exact time. Your truth, speaking gift is awakening for important reasons connected to your soul's purpose. More moments like this are coming where your words will impact people deeply and change the direction of their lives. Trust this gift even when reactions are uncomfortable or hostile. The spiritual realm is supporting you as a truth speaker and protecting you from negative consequences. This is a crucial time in human history for authentic voices to emerge and speak clearly. Your willingness to speak truth serves the collective awakening of human consciousness. Continue strengthening your connection with Archangel Michael through daily prayer and meditation. Use the protection practices regularly as this gift develops. Notice synchronicities confirming you're on the right path. Blue feathers appearing, repeating numbers, unexpected validations from strangers. The person who was stunned is on their own journey now. Release them to their process while honoring the role you played. Show your appreciation for this divine guidance and protection by giving super thanks up to $20. This energy exchange strengthens your angelic connection and supports the continued development of your precious gift. Trust that everything unfolding is divinely orchestrated perfectly.